Hello, friends, and welcome to the world of the International Fabtalks. Thank you for being a part of our journey, dear friends. As usual, we are back again. And yes, we are back with our special celebrity and guest. Guess who is that? Yes, it is Mr. G.S. Loganathan from Coimbatore, who's here with us to discuss about a beautiful book with a lovely title and a lovely, focus on Logism. What is Logism actually? And how you could also develop the strength and energy, the power to overcome all the challenges and have a smile on your face. So let's welcome our guest and celebrity for today. He is Mr. Loganathan, who has this beautiful term attached to him, Logism. And really, it's a pleasure and an honor to have read his book and to get to understand that, yes, life is beautiful. Let's go first and welcome our guest. Hello, sir, and welcome to the session. Thank you so much for taking out the time and being with us today.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm very honored to be here, Ms. Andrea. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. My dear friends, as the world celebrates Pongal, and in different parts of the world, it is called as, some other different names, like Sankranti, or maybe it could be Lori, or different types of names are given to this beautiful festival. But in Tamil Nadu, it is called as Pongal, as we celebrate this beautiful festival across Tamil Nadu. Lots of love from Loganathan sir and me to all of the people in Tamil Nadu. Happy Pongal to all of you. Dear friends, I'd like to take you onto this beautiful journey of this great book written by a great person of how he's been able to overcome all the challenges in life. When you begin to read this lovely book, you get inspired. Every page is inspiring. If I would go deeper, every line is inspiring. If I would go more deeper into it, every word has value. Every word has weight. That's really beautiful. So I just share this with you and then go ahead with getting to know more about the book from our special celebrity who is here with us. We're talking about Logism. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. We always wait for that perfect moment. Let's that perfect moment come. Let that perfect day come. There's nothing called as perfect. Live your life for today. Life is beautiful because you never know how life takes you through the ups and downs. And then again, you start regretting in life. But here we have a beautiful, tagline, or, the punchline of this beautiful book is, no matter what, you have to keep continuing living, and life doesn't need to be perfect all the time. Life should be beautiful. And who could make it beautiful? You yourself could make it beautiful. And this is how our guest, G.S. Loganathan sir, our celebrity, is now a family member of the International Fabtalks. He's made life beautiful for himself and the people around him.
I have written everything in the book, but still, people ask me, why have you written the book? As I mentioned in the book, while we print note, the value increases to a paper. But when you print a book, it becomes the most valuable. In fact, there is no value for a book. Even if you get a small idea, small spark, and it's a big thing. So book is the only thing I feel is the most valuable in the world. So I thought, okay, why not to pen autobiography? So that's why I said.
Yes. So when you first had this beautiful spark in your mind that, yes, I have to transform my life journey and put it on pen and paper, get a print out of, print it out. Who was the first person who was like very close to you and said, yes, Loganathan, we could go ahead with this? Who was the first person to stand with you on this beautiful journey as an author?
Yes. For the first person who gave me this idea is Dr. Prince. Why don't you write a book? But that time I never thought I'll write a book. He just told me that's it. And after 2 or 3 years, it was lockdown. I was just looking at the ceiling. I thought of it, why not? Why not? Okay, why don't we write a book? But then I told to myself, what is there in writing a book? I have done nothing. So then I called up my friend, Mr. Natarajan. He was there with me, and he's the one who motivated, encouraged, and he gave me some ideas. Why don't you write a book and the stuff, and you can fill the pages. Your story is enough. You can fill the pages. So that's what I did. Mr. Natarajan is the first person, and he's the most important person who gave me the idea, and he's the backbone of the book.
That's really nice. A lot of respect to Natarajan sir, wherever you are. Lots of love and respect from the International Fabtalks, from Logan. You see, my friends, this is how we inspire the world. Our lives could be an inspiration for others, and they could also build up on their lives as well and inspire others too. Dear sir, early in the morning when you get up, who is the first person you see? You said your mom.
Yes.
Right? In your book, you've mentioned that, yes, I wake up and she greets me with a smile and she takes a lot of care and she gives me a lot of love and affection. Would you like to speak something on that?
Yes, no, of course. When I talk about my mom, she is everything to me. I have mentioned in the book. No, she wakes me up. She does like a kid. I am like a 6 month old kid, and you have to do everything to me, including the feeding, and then I have to go to the toilet. Everything she does, and she's the motivator, nurse, she's everything to me. And without her, and I'm world to world, nothing. I cannot work.
Yes. That's really nice. Thank you very much for sharing. Lots of love to your mom, lots of respect to her from all of us. In fact, a mom like his, Loganathan's mother, Miss Gauri, I think, right? She's Gauri ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, Gauri ma'am is one great angel who is in the life of our special celebrity and guest, that is GS Loganathan sir. We would like another angel to join him, apart from his mother. If there are anybody out there who would really want to be a partner, a life partner, and a lovely empathetic person, you could always be connected with us and get connected to sir, and that would be a beautiful way to have somebody in sir's life. I would really wish that anyone who views this video and you really have that beautiful heart, yes, I'd like to be a part of Loganathan sir's life, you are welcome to connect with us, and that would really make the world even more beautiful. Am I right, sir? Yes.
you are right. Yes, absolutely right.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and as we say, love makes the world, more beautiful. Yes. So I'm sure you get love soon, very soon, and I really hope and wish that you be blessed with this, because you also mentioned about the dating apps and the matrimonial sites. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And then someday genuine should come out and be ready to play the role of an angel in your life, just like how your mom is playing that role. I really wish, and we all wish, that you will definitely find one person very soon who is going to be with you and take care of you, and at the same time you have a lot of responsibilities towards her also, that you will also take care of her and give her all the love that she requires in the world. And I'm sure you will definitely do that, sir. You're one romantic person. As far as when I've read your book, you're a bit a romantic too in that. That's really nice.
Thank you so much. I don't think so. I don't think so. But when I write, I might have been romantic, but I don't know how to express myself. But usually,
You
it
expressed
happens.
it very well in your book. When people read, it's like something, they will get lost in those beautiful thoughts. It's very nice. You put it very beautifully in your book. So my friends, in this book, there's a lot of romance too. If you read it, you'll get to know about it. And yes, life is a great romance. We have to live that. We have to begin to love ourselves and, of course, find the right kind of partner in our lives, and life becomes extra beautiful. Yes, sir. Dear sir, we come up with another question. Like, dad eats. Here is a small sonnet, as you mentioned in your book, by G. Gnana Sambandhan, if I get that name right. Dad eats when the food is hot. Brothers eat when the food is tasty. Sister eats if it is sweet. But moms or mothers eat food if it is leftover. So this is the sacrificing part of a mother. First, she feeds the entire family. If anything remains, then she consumes that. That has been the trend. Would you like to share your thoughts on that? Have you ever experienced? You might have experienced all of that with your mom. Would you like to share something?
It's my personal experience. Low middle class and middle class family. After my mom, I have noticed in many of my friends' home. This is happening. I don't know about upper class or uh, upper middle class, but this is I have been watching this from my childhood in my villages. My mom always serves food, and they always eat the leftovers. And I have been noticing this, so that's why I mentioned this. And these lines are very catchy, and it was said by Dr. Nayana Sambandhan on a stage. So I liked it, so that's why I shared it. And this is happening, and you might have faced the same.
Very
You're a
true.
mom.
Yes, that's really nice. And so you mentioned here, I owe the ability to write this book entirely to my mother. So that is
Yes.
also a beautiful tribute to your mom. Yes.
Yes.
Dear sir, could you tell us something about your MA journey? I have read it. And you could also
Yes.
read it, my dear friends, like how sir had to go through the ups and downs. He had to face a lot of shocking situations in spite of having all the physical disability that he was facing, and he was put to so much of ups and downs. So would you like to just share a few points on that, like so that the
Yes.
readers would know where to go to which page quickly and read about? Yes, sir.
Sure, I'll do that. Actually, number one is I did not go to the university directly because it is in a different city. So I wanted to do tourism management, which was there only in that university without practicals. So I applied in Madurai, which is a different city from Coimbatore, which takes at least no 300 kilometers from here. So I did, and so I applied through distance education. So they did not meet me. So they simply said, you cannot write the exam because the scribes, so the exam writers, will be given only for people who have challenges, not for physical challenges. So this was the first point that was mentioned by them. Then they didn't know that people uh, they thought people sit in the wheelchair and the hands works. They don't know about the complete disability. So what happens for spinal cord injury? So I had to explain them every time. So the first time they didn't meet me, so they took it in a wrong way, and so they started messing with me with my exams. And every time I have to go to the exam, I have to pay so much money to the taxi, and we don't, and I need at least three people's help to put me in the taxi, and I go there, and after I go there, I need some help to take out from the car. Then again, my exam room is at least 3 4 steps, and then there is no ramp. So these are the challenges I faced, and there are many other challenges like um, I was told to write the exam again. I was told to do the practical again. I mean the project again.
Yes.
So there are these kind of things happened with me.
Yes.
And media was very helpful. The Hindu English newspaper, uh, Mr. Krishna from the Hindu Madurai, he helped me out, but he could not make it. Then let me drink some water. Then he could not also make it because once the university understood that media is in the pipe, they started behaving like a professional. They said no, he has written the news, he has written the exams, and he wrote in the wrong time, wrote it in the wrong time. Then again I wrote the exams. Again I went back. Again I wrote the exams. Then they said I did not submit the project, but I have done it in the Salem study center, but they did not accept it. So I did the project again, and finally they did not give me my course completion certificate.
Yes.
For that I was running with them for 1 year. So all these things happened, but
Yes.
finally I got it.
Yes. What I want to focus here is and make the public aware, the masses aware that there are people who are selling fake certificates and are encouraging all of that. But when they are seeing a person who really is trying his very best to educate himself and to come out and to acquire a degree or in his hand, they're so sensitive. When you read the entire book, you will get to know how insensitive this particular university has been to Mr. Loganathan. That's really very sad. And we've heard many stories about fake certificates being sold for a certain amount of money. So I would request all the universities out there to be very honest and genuine, to give the right kind of love and justice, especially justice and respect What is love? Love is respect, right? Respect and justice to the right kind of people. Yes. So when I read that phase, it was very touching. It was very painful to read that how we normal people, when we go over there and we face such things, we feel like crying. We are so broken. And you being, on a wheelchair and facing all of this is really very, very painful. It was very hurting. So this is what I wanted to convey through this platform. There are some institutions and organizations or maybe universities like that who misuse power sometimes. So I wish that everything falls in place and people are given their due respect and their time is saved. Yes. And we should be a little more sensitive and be an inclusive society where we should give more importance. And especially when you are writing the exam, the person who gave you the question, they should be a little conscious of what was being handed over to you and everything, right? They should take the initiative, just blindly not give that in the hands of students, because students may be stressed out for different reasons. You being an invigilator over there, you should really take care. Yes, sir. So I hope I've spoken much, like maybe, yes, sir.
No, let me take this opportunity to thank all of them who helped me out to get the certificate, because right from the person who helped me to take me in the wheelchair, they every day, after seeing me for the first time, there will be at least 3-4 students will be ready to lift me up. So I need 4 students to lift me up. So they were always students ready for me, ready to help. So the world is full of love. They are always ready to help us. Only thing we should ask, because they don't know how to do it. They wanted to help, but they don't know how to do it. So I thank all of them. Many students wrote me exams. There are students who took me to the exam hall, and people who helped me to get the certificate. I thank all of them.
That's really nice. Yes, lots of love and respect to all of you who have been a part of our guest's journey. If you've been helping him out in any way, either while he was writing his exams or otherwise too, lots of respect and love from the International Fabtalks. Dear sir, we come down to your profession. You were in the cold kitchen.
Yes.
What is this cold kitchen?
It's Western cold is like we serve right from juice, sandwiches, all basic things which usually we can say things are not cooked, or even if it is cooked, which is frozen and served, frozen or we keep it in the fridge and serve. That is cold kitchen basically. So we serve fruit platters, basically fruit related, vegetable related, and raw foods like we serve salads from the kitchen. So every time you go to a star hotel, if we order a sandwich, if we order a salad, if we order a fruit platter, if you ask for any lettuce or something like that, you get from the cold kitchen.
Yes, that's really nice. And there are lots of beautiful experiences that you shared there. That's really very nice and very interesting. We'll keep it a secret. You buy the book and you have to read it. You'll really feel inspired by that. So now we come down to this part where you started earning and sending a part of your income, a major part of your income to your family members in Tamil Nadu.
Yes.
Right. And you've sacrificed a lot and you are a very responsible son. When I read the book, what I found here was a very responsible son, thinking about his family and not much about himself, but about his family, sending back a major portion of his salary. Hardly we find nowadays youngsters doing that. Some of them don't even do it at all or don't even have a thought to do it. But then, sir, you've been doing it and you are still doing it till date. You're really doing that. I've read that and that's really very inspiring. That really touches us. So when we were earning and if our parents asked us a little extra money, we would grudge or maybe argue with them or something. But the way you carried out yourself with lots of dignity, that's really nice. And sir, thank you and hats off to you, dear sir, for that, having that beauty within you. The beauty lies within, my dear friends. And here is a person beautiful within and out, exterior beauty too. That's really nice. You look very handsome too, sir. And I'm sure definitely somebody will fall in love with you very soon and you will have a lovely partner. I really wish that for you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. You have a lovely smile too, and it's very captivating. Dear sir, We come down to the next question, like the watch. I've read something about the watch. And I will not explain that. I would like you to share something, your thoughts. And if others will go into the book and read it. Yes, just 2 or 3 lines about the watch incident.
See, watch. The first time my father bought a watch for me when I was in 9th standard, yeah, 9th or 10th standard, yes. It's a Timex watch, grey color, nice watch. That was the first time I fell in love with the watch. And the second time, after that, that was broken, and we don't, we were kids, and I don't remember what happened to that watch. Then after I started learning, I purchased a watch from Titan Fast Track. I loved it, blue color one. Then I love watches. Till date, I love watches, but now I cannot wear watch because I cannot maintain it, so I don't do it. But I love watches,
Yes.
and I have written in the book, and let them read it.
Yes. So this is a lovely watch incident. That's really very nice. Dear sir, could we just talk on this sensitive topic called as alcoholism? Like just your thoughts on alcoholism. The remaining, my dear friends, you could get it from the book, where you could read that. But just let's know the thoughts about alcoholism from our special celebrity. He's Mr. G.S. Loganathan and the founder of Logism, a beautiful new sensation that has been, the power of resilience, the power to bounce back, the power to live this life completely till the last breath. Dear sir, your thoughts on alcoholism. How much of damage could alcoholism cause?
It's not only alcohol, any addiction will definitely damages. We can try anything and everything, of course, that's okay. But when you think without this, life is difficult, so that is the time we have to rethink. Okay, why not to quit this? Otherwise, life will become very, very difficult. It may be difficult in the beginning to quit, but if you don't do it, alcohol, cigarette, whatever, anything, that will not damage only you. It will damage, our surroundings. I mean, our friends, our family, first of all, and in fact, our image, everything will go. The society, what we think is not there. When you lose your health, you will understand how the society behaves with us. So if you are addicted to something, please think of getting out of it.
Thank you very much for that great message. If you're addicted to any of these, the substance abuse or smoking, or it could be just anything, just try to avoid it as much as you can. You will save yourself and the others around you, your friends, your family, and everyone. Dear sir, there's a lovely line here which I'd like you to discuss on. The teachers, I repeat for all of the audience as well, the teachers we once saw as villains are now seen as gods. What is that?
Actually, when teachers called us, we all must have gone through, but when I was thinking about my teachers, there are some teachers, when they, in earlier days, nowadays, I don't think it's happening. They always used to have a stick. They come inside to the classroom with a stick. They beat us. They make us study. And today, if I think, they would not have done it. I would not been. They taught us discipline.
Yes,
So that's we were discipline.
Yes. So when we think our teachers are bad, they are villains in our lives and we hate them. And at a later stage, like when you are like at our age, like then you will think, oh my God, my teachers are really like gods. They were the ones who guided us in the right way. So when I read that line, I was like laughing from within there. It was really a superb line. It's very beautiful. I really love that line. Dear sir, when you met with this accident, okay, and there were other people too who were hurt, and they were carried off to the hospital because they were bleeding, and you weren't bleeding as yet. They didn't identify that you were bleeding still. You were bleeding behind your head, I think, behind your neck or some part.
There was no blood at all.
Blood at all?
It was just a fracture.
Fracture.
So there was no blood. It was actually a minor fracture. So there was a very small swelling which nobody can notice.
So
So
but then you were like lying down on the floor, and then people were insensitive. They did not come, and even though when you were requesting for help and wanting someone to help you, they said they thought all was okay with you, but
yes,
everything was, uh, you know, not okay with you. Nothing was okay with you. You knew what was wrong. You became numb. Would you like to share that just in a line or two?
yes. No, actually, the awareness in India is very less. In fact, there is no awareness. In abroad, if you fall from anything, if there is a road traffic accident, people never carry you. They always bring a what do you call
Stretcher.
this stretcher.
Stretcher.
But in India, they just lift you. When people lift, actually, your neck goes down like this. So in abroad, the first thing they do is they put a neck brace, and it's called collar. They put a soft collar. The first thing is done. Then they transfer you to the stretcher. That's what happens. But the awareness is very less in India.
Yes, yes. I guess maybe at that time when they were trying to shift you or something, maybe that would have caused a little extra damage. Do you think
I
so?
think that was the main damage. It was said by doctors because I was sitting and traveling to the hospital in a small alto car, and obviously, the neck is actually. Doctor was saying, there was only the airline fracture, it's a very small fracture, but only you, after you were sitting in the wheelchair, and that caused more damage. Let me
Yes,
drink some water.
yes, yes, please. Yeah. Dear sir, there's one more line that is very inspiring in your book, and the remaining, my friends, we'll keep it as a mystery. You have to read the books to get to know more about Logism. Sir, losing is different from losing hope. Losing
Yes.
is different from losing hope, by Jeff Keller. Would you like to speak a line or two on that? Share your thoughts on that?
Yes, and I don't need to explain. The line itself explains it. Actually, we lose. Of course, everybody lose. Andre ma'am does, Loganathan does, everybody does. We all do it. But we all fall, but if you don't get up, that is losing hope. We all lose. So it happens.
Perfect, perfect. We all lose, but if we don't get up, that is we are losing hope. We have to get up. That's a beautiful line. I really like that. And that is for me personally as well, and for all of you personally out there. It's a big, big takeaway for all of you personally too. That yes, if you fall, keep rising back again. Bounce back and rise back like a phoenix. Dear sir, would you like to talk about your friend Valia Nayakam?
Yes, Valinayakam. He is one of my good friend. He is been fighting, but which I said earlier, when I was going to the when I was going to write my exams, people used to lift. But you never feel comfortable all the time. You feel embarrassed in the beginning. So that's why he's fighting. There is a government rule that every ramp, every building should have a ramp, especially the government officer. So he's been fighting for that. No, so he is fighting to get the ramps in all the, at least in his city. He is living in Kanyakumari. He's fighting for that, and I always support him
Yes, sir. That's
because
really
I am
very
also
nice.
fighting for my, justice. No, I had a fracture. I told you. So I could not give a case against the. I filed a case. I tried to file a case against the physiotherapy center, and they are claiming that this did not happen here. So I am also fighting legally now.
Yes. Like we find most of the medical institutions or the medical clinics or all the clinics or maybe concerned with health, those establishments that connected with health are commercialized to a maximum extent.
Yes.
They are like uh, not on the humanitarian space, that level. They are more commercialized and they want to get away easily with things. They might have, because we've seen this happening in many of the medical streams, like it may be a doctor, a nurse who has not taken good care of a patient, and because of him or her, their negligence, of course, Death is written in the hands of the Lord, but our negligence, being in the medical fraternity, our negligence could lead to disastrous effects on the patient. So I really, yes, sir.
To add on that, see, medical errors happens, but the problem is they are not ready to accept. People are not ready to accept, and they are increasing the damage because of that.
Yes.
See, if something happens, sorry, this happened, so we will rectify this. That should be the thing.
Yes.
But the people are, especially in the medical industry, they are not ready to accept. They are trying to defend themselves, so they are not giving the first aid or whatever. In my case, they did not give the first aid. So I till date, it's been 2 years. I'm suffering. They would have given the first aid, and in 6 months, I could have been better now.
Yes.
That's the thing. People in service industry, any service industry, including hospitals, they should be with humanity. That's the most important thing.
Yes. So a big message to the medical fraternity: be kind, be loving, and of course, be compassionate towards all of them. And if at all you've made an error, please accept it. Make that person feel good. Don't escape from your responsibilities, because there's something called as, karma. You have to really face all of this in the right way. I don't take it much that it's left up to each one's thoughts that how you have to really give yourself to the profession that you are into. If you're from the medical profession, really, you are next to God. That's what we feel. So you have to do your very best. Because, sir, we've heard that even when fixing the oxygen cylinder, one of the nurses fixed it in the wrong way, and the patient died within a few minutes. Because it was the error committed by the nurse. And then they just shifted her to another department. That's it. And they did not accept her mistake or anything. They just shifted her to another department. The case was fought and all of that, but then it was of no use. They have lost the patient. So let's not be negligent, no matter what profession we are in. Dear sir, yes, thank you for sharing. Now, we come to something more sweet here. The same dream in all four eyes. What's that?
Yeah, I'm talking about my life partner.
Yes.
So when she accepts me, and this happens actually. We don't it by default it happens. So that's why I mentioned it.
Yes, friends. So the same dream with all the four eyes. It's such a powerful line. Like the 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Like if it's a couple, like totally four eyes, and all of us have this. All the four eyes have the same dream. What a beautiful way. It is very powerful. When I read that, immediately I underlined that, yes, that really makes the world beautiful when we have people who have the same dreams like us, and they are our life partner, a friend for life, and of course, continue on this beautiful journey to be loved and to love as well. So we come down to the next part, sir. I'd like to go ahead with this. That is, say I died trying.
Sorry, your voice is broken. I'm sorry.
Say I died trying. Don't give up. That is, I'll just read this. If I succeed, I'll turn into a statue. I'll be glad about it. I'm going to be a sculpture if I fail. I'll be happier. I am capable of carving other rocks and stones. Isn't that right? And it goes on. And say I died trying. So many of the people out there don't even try. So this is the word that I like. The small sentence. It's like a 4-word sentence. Say I died trying. So before you die, before we all leave this world, we should keep trying. Never give up on our dreams or our goals. Would you like to share something, sir?
Yeah, actually, I personally have did many things which I never tried, right from my schoolings, because of fear of failure. So everybody have this, but please, I have faced many. Because of failure, we quit many things, but the real failure is without participating in it.
Yes.
That's what I felt. So I just wrote this line.
Yeah, it's very nice. I really like that. That's nice. Another important focus here is all locks are crafted with keys. Every problem has a solution waiting to be found. So that also says that no matter what problem you face, Logism says that yes, every problem could be solved. There is a solution for everything. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Would you like to share anything more about this book? We'll not reveal much about the book. We'll let the readers read it. But still, from your side, would you like to just we'll talk about this. This is a beautiful one. Before we end up the session, this is one. Don't fret about those who gossip behind your back. For when four are busy talking behind you, you're already leading the track. What a beautiful way to share that.
Yes, yes. Actually, this I heard it somewhere, but I don't remember. I heard it somewhere. So I just wrote this and in my style, that's it. And of course, it is true. People are gossiping, they'll be gossiping always. They are, and that's their job. You walk, they gossip behind you. Then you go ahead, and somebody will come, they'll start gossiping about them. And there is a story. There is. Do we have time? Shall I tell you the story?
Yes, sir.
Shall I tell you a story?
Yes, please, please, please.
See, there was an apartment. There was an apartment, and every day the ladies used to gather together and used to laugh, laugh, laugh. And that one guy was watching this every day, and they were every day girl every the housewives or working women whatever, they all sit together and they laugh. And this guy used to see every day they're smiling and all, they're laughing about something. And one day, and the same gathering happened, but nobody was laughing, though nobody was not talking to each other. They were just sitting quiet. He just went into the group and checked, and he found one thing. That day, all the women were present, all in the apartment. That's it. So, if somebody is not present, they are talking about them and they are laughing. When all are present, they have nothing to talk. Right? So when all these days when somebody is absent, they were laughing. And one day when all are present and they could not talk about it. That's what happens. We always talk about somebody else and they have nothing else to do.
That's a beautiful message. Thank you for that beautiful story. That's really nice. So my dear friends, let's not waste our time gossiping about each other. Let's start building our own selves or upgrading our skills and upgrading the skills of others too. You could become a great author like our sir. Yes, like our guest, G.S. Loganathan sir. Dear sir, here you've shared these 2 lines. I'll share 2 lines with you that I recently read online. They are 90845 so and so 402, a long list of numbers. And then you say individuals living on the entire planet, something like that. And no one will have that much of energy to read all of that. So they'll just ignore that. You said something like that. So people are also like this. They may be like people gossiping about you or people trying to put you down. Ignore all of the negative people around you and focus only on the positives. Would you like to share a line on that too, sir?
Yes, actually, people will be gossiping only. And we want to succeed. Like Swami Vivekananda said, never listen to others. There is a story about Thomas Alva Edison also on this, and let them read it. They will read it. It's there in the book.
Yes, sir. Yes, friends. So we are not revealing much about the book. It's really a secret. You're going to lay your hands on that and read it, please. This is one important thing which I loved. Life isn't just something we live. It's what we create. We are not merely passengers in life. We are its architects. So that's also a beautiful one, which has a lot of depth. I really appreciate all of that, which you've been collecting and putting all together, your thoughts into this beautiful book. And winning requires, this is also very nice, sir. You say, for me, that is for me, Loganathan. Logism is winning requires more perseverance than talent. You may be talent, but if you're not persistent, you will not reach where you have to be. So you have to be very persistent. That is very nice. Work can improve our abilities. Persistence, however, is not like that. Persistence is an attitude. So make persistence your attitude. Never give up, no matter what it is. Keep trying and trying till you succeed. That's a beautiful one, sir. The one, our life is a mysterious book with the last page unknown. That's a big takeaway for all of us, because we think, oh, we are going to, our end will be like this and like that. But we really never know the last page. I like that. Would you like to share something on that, sir?
No, actually, the previous one which you said, uh,
Persistence?
persistence. This book itself. My mom said, "Don't stress too much because no, you have been writing so many days and see, you have already written the Tamil book and that's enough." But I wanted to do it, so I did. I know I have time. So every weekend I am free. So I was very consistent. I planned already. So every weekend I at least do 3 to 4 pages. That's what I did. So I was able to make it. So the consistency matters. Like you said, the perseverance matters.
Yes. Dear sir, this one thing like this also mentioned in the book about Karnan.
Yes,
Yes, Karnan is one person, and like many other people too, your friends, who has
yes,
never refused you anything. They've stood by you through thick and thin. But we've often found, my dear sir, that many of our own siblings have left us. In many of the cases outside there, we've seen this, that siblings not supporting siblings. They just leave
yes,
them just like that. But we have friends who come forward and take their place and give us that love and respect. Would you like to speak something on that too?
yes. It happens to everybody who lost their health, who lost their finance. When you become poor, when you become unhealthy, this happens to everyone's life. But there will be always a friend
Very.
who will accept you in no matter what. He'll be there for you. And we have watched in many movies. You might have read some other books, and you might have seen big people. And the most of the business partners will be friends, not siblings. So this happened to me also. So that's why I read this line.
Yes. Very true. That's really nice. So, thank you for putting out everything very honestly and in a genuine fashion, without holding back the truth. Sir has very beautifully explained his life journey in this book of how he is resilient and able to overcome all the challenges. And lots of respect to Vinod Babu, Ashok sir, Santosh sir, Muttu Gazu, if I'm getting that right. Muttu Gazu, what's his name?
Muttalagu.
Yes, Muttu Gazu, if I'm getting that right. Obuli, Balagiri, Rajashekar, and you say Sudhakar in your village, in his village. Sudhakar and his family are constructing a home, and they even have plans to install ramps so that their home would be wheelchair accessible throughout. Would you like to
Yes.
share something on that too, sir?
He's Sudhakar is my junior in college, and we are friends for the past 18 years. And he is always with me till date. He is in London now, and even every time he comes home, he'll visit me. He'll visit me, and he'll be there for me. That's why I mentioned his name. And when he built his home, and he always says, "There is a room for you, and anytime you can come and stay." And
How
he
sweet.
has.
Really, hats
So
off.
I always tell my friends, accessibility is not in the building; it's in your heart. If people have heart, we don't need ramps. They can lift us. So it's a humanity. Accessibility is humanity. That's it. You don't need ramp. Even if it is 10th floor, if you have the heart to lift me, you can lift me. No worries.
Very true, very true. That's really very nice and very touching also what you've shared now, just now. Much appreciated, sir. So, my dear friends, we'll just keep this book all under wraps. We would love that you read this book and spread this message to others. Let everybody lay their hands and read and learn from this beautiful, lovely book. And of course, you could share your thoughts and views on the book and give back a review too. It would be really appreciated and accepted. And if there are any grammatical error or maybe the typing mistake is there, just overlook that, because we'll be again going into a new publication in just a matter of time, and to rectify the minor errors. But the depth into this book to bring out the beauty of life in spite of facing a tragedy, and even after facing tragedy, having so many ups and downs, so many shockers, every time when I read, oh my god, how this could happen again to this person, how this could happen again to this person, he's already in pain, how could other people cause more pain to him, are they don't they have that vision? Don't they have that? Don't they have eyes to look at? Or maybe I just cannot express it. It was making me emotional when I was reading all of that. So let's be a little more sensitive to our fellow beings around us, and especially if you feel that you have to really do your very best, the time is now, not tomorrow. It is now, this very moment. Yes, sir. Sir, would you like to share anything more before we conclude the session for today?
No, thank you.
I'd like to read this. Could I read
Yes.
this, the last page? There's something beautiful there. I'll just read it for all of us. If you would permit me to allow me and read this.
Please, please.
Yes, thank you, sir. So, my dear friends, this is the beautiful book. It's called Logism. If you could see that, yes. I love that all of you have this book. I'll put it up there if you could see that. Yes. I'll put it a little more up, visible. Yes. And here it is like this here. It's just 199 rupees, right, sir?
Yes, it's in our website. It's 180 rupees. They can purchase it, and we will share the link.
How sweet. That's really,
The
in the website that is being shared, is just 180 rupees. That's really so nice. Thank you very much, sir. It's a very beautiful book, friends. And spread Logism. What we want you to do is to spread this new trend. Let it catch up with the youth, with the youngsters, with the senior citizen, middle age, with everyone, not only in India, not only in Tamil Nadu and India, across the world. That's Logism, to be viral everywhere, because it has a lot of power and courage. Dear sir, I'd like to read the last page and we could conclude with that. I just put that up now for everyone. I'll just read the last page. It's like a poem or something like that. Did you think I too will spend my days scavenging for food, gossip around petty tales, worrying myself with unwanted thoughts, hurting others by my selfish deeds, turn old with gray hair to end up as fodder for the terrible allegations as yet another prankster? I ask for blessings, you give them today. Shall all my sins of the past die without a rebirth? Create a new live being with no worries and make my mind brilliantly sharp. Make me happy and blissful forever. This is Mahakavi Bharati. So
Yes.
that's really nice. Thank you so much, sir. Looking forward to many more interactions. And of course, once we have the reviews of different people, when maybe after a month or so, we could even discuss about them. We could invite other people on this platform to discuss about the book further.
Sure, we'll do that.
Thank you, sir. And we like the smile that you have on your face. And we love you for who you are. We love your mom too. And all those friends who have stood by, sir. Hats off to all of you. And please continue to be the same as you are with sir. So many of the people out there would be interested to know about your profession now. Like you are working. They would also want to know that. Would you like to share that too in a minute?
About my
Profession now, they would be wanting to know, like, are you still working with the Oberois? Because
yes, I'm still working with Oberoi Hotels, but now I'm a voice agent. I'm working for Oberoi Contact Center in New Delhi. I work from home. I work from Coimbatore.
yes, that's really very nice. So thanks to the entire management of the Oberoi Hotels for supporting and standing with Loganathan sir, because we see many of the establishments just neglecting, but then here, the Oberoi Hotels, they have stood by sir till date, and we wish them all the best in their future endeavors. Rombo Rombo Nandri sir, to you and to your mom too.
Thank you so much. And I thank Oberoi Hotels as well. This thing. Actually, I forgot to do it. I take this opportunity to thank every authority and my company who were supporting me for the past 20 years. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, dear friends. Stay safe, stay blessed. Dear sir, happy Pongal to you. Happy Pongal to all your loved ones too.
Thank you so much. And happy Sankranti. I think you celebrate Sankranti, right? Happy
Yes.
Sankranti to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Lots of love to everyone across the world. Stay safe, stay blessed, and have a happy life.
Thank you so much.